One is the mother, the other is the father. Is this a confusion or a twist? Hey guys, welcome to the first video on my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that I'm doing this. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Adeduni, but you can call me Dunz. Today I'm going to review some movies for you so that you do not have to waste your time. Yes, I mean that. You do not have to waste your time, resources and money. Well, that may be a little extra, but seriously, I want to put you on the right path if that would make sense, so that you don't have to waste your precious time. Then I'm going to give you the good movies, the bad ones, and the ones that you can give bombastic side eye. You know how we do the side eye?
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
In no particular order, the first movie I'm going to review is the most talked about movie right now at the moment on all social media platforms, and this is Sister. Okay, is it Sister or Sister? So this movie, right, when I was done watching this movie, I was just like this, like, bravo, well played, they outdid themselves. Okay, let me just give you a snippet, right? This is a story of a young lady who got pregnant at a very young age, I think about 18 or 19 years, and was abandoned by the father of her children. Wait, this is also a movie to show you that men has come. That's on a lighter note though. So let me continue. So after being abandoned, she found herself, working, cleaning everywhere just to make ends meet. Then this guy came from nowhere. Well, he didn't really come from nowhere. They met, and he now tried to bamboozle the children with his money because he's now rich and wealthy, just to get their attention. Who does that? How? Why would you just want to think of that from nowhere after everything you have done? It doesn't make sense. Don't worry, you're going to really enjoy this movie. Make sure you watch it. And one thing I love about it is the fact that it's drama with a little comedy, and the actors, they outdid themselves. Starting from Kenny Bankole. No, that lady, she outdid herself. She ate the role, she murdered the role, she killed the role. I mean, like, if you are an emotional person, I would advise you to get your box of tissue because you're going to weep. Sorry, it's not really that bad. You're not going to weep, but you might get really emotional because it's like a tearjerker, so you might want to cry. Do you understand? My rating for this movie will be 9 because 10 is for Jesus. The second movie on my list will be a movie called Passport. And this movie, right, this is my expression. I think this is the part that insert that picture. It's a picture or a meme that they say sigh, double sigh, and triple sigh. Because why? I bet you, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. This movie is not worth your time, and I'm very sorry to say. Okay, let me just gist you guys. A story about a guy that apparently depends on his mom and sister, and for some reason the mom is sick and he had to travel to London. But on his way to London, he was hijacked by a lady whose elder sister is campaigning for the post of, I think, child lady, right? Then they started looking for passports. They started searching the whole community for passports. And I'm like, it's okay, Adeduni, calm down. It's not that deep. To be very sincere, I would rate this movie because of Mercy. She acted very well. The comedy side was very good. She acted her role superb. I'll rate it 3. So the third movie on my list is Black Knight, and this is a Korean drama series. I'm really happy with the way the Korean series has transitioned, from their love, the typical love stories, to thrillers and action-packed movies and series. It's very beautiful. So there was an extensive air pollution in a particular city after a comet destroyed major parts of the world. They had to survive on oxygen. And due to this issue, most of them had to be on their face masks, and there was limited oxygen that was delivered to them by delivery men known as the Black Knight, right? So due to this lack of resources, they had general, district, and I think corps, right? I think corps, yes. And there are also another part, which are the refugees, the supposed poor ones, right? Who could not feed, they did not have access to food, water, oxygen, and all of the above. And our only hope is to be a delivery man. I really love this series because of there's this fine boy in the series. When they say action Pobio Gugu, that guy was giving me the vibe. I don't know his name, but I think it's Kim Sung-woo. I don't know, but he was really giving me the vibe of a star. You get, I love the way he acted in the movie, but I think that they could have actually improved the plot by giving us a longer episodes. Do you get? I think it was just 6. I love it though, and it was really confusing at that, to be honest. If you watch the first episode, second episode, you would be confused, and that's because it was so hard to understand at the beginning. I had to go back and start from episode 1, but then in all, it's a good watch. My ratings for this movie will be 7.5. The next movie on my list, this movie, right? I can't lie to you, I was scared at first when I saw the title. I was like, am I living under the rock, or what's going on in my surroundings? Because the title is Love in a Pandemic, and the only thing that struck me was Pandemic 2023. Are there any new surprises? Do you understand? Like, why are we talking about COVID in 2023? Please, I beg you, let's not do that. But really, this movie, I think from the title, you can already get what it entails. Do you get? It's just there, to be honest. It's a story of a lady that met a guy through a misdial. So that's another thing. Ladies, make sure you misdial a number today. Don't say I did not do anything for you. You can just form 11 digits number, change the last, play with it, get that partner. You understand? From the title, like I said earlier, you would understand the title, where it's going. It was just a lady that met a guy from a misdial, and they started dating, or they were talking. They were in a talking stage. So apparently, she was in a relationship with a liar, cheater, a manipulative person, and a guy that gaslights. Imagine dating someone with 4 characteristics, 4 terrible characteristics. It was that bad. So I was really happy for her that she met someone at least, and they just talked about COVID and everything. I'm like, okay, really? Aren't you tired of even talking about COVID? What if COVID is somewhere hearing and listening to you? Please, let's not do that. But I feel like it's a movie that you just watch maybe when you are not really paying attention, and it does not need your 100% concentration. You could give it a try. I would rate this movie 5. Yeah, because it's cliche and you already know the beginning from the end. Sorry, you already know the end from the beginning. That's it. The 5th movie on my list is Citadel. This movie, it gave me a dick because I had issues right from the moment they started dropping the episodes. I watched it on Amazon Prime, and I think they will drop an episode today and they will wait another week. I really lost touch, so I binge watched it so I could get a grasp of everything that is in the movie. This is a story of 2 spies that were presumed to be killed in a mission and eventually lost their memory, up until a Citadel member, which is supposed to be, I think, a boss, came up to them to jog up their memory and help them take down the plans of their enemies. All for me to now find out that these supposed enemies are related to the 2 spies. One is the mother, the other is the father. Is this a confusion or a twist? Or is me that I'm not getting it? Because I don't understand what's going on. Like I said earlier, I lost touch in this movie. I was confused, to be honest. Like, the twist is not twisting. That's just the better way to put it. I'm very sure that they wanted to twist our brains, but it was not twisting. I think I would rate this movie a 6.5 because yeah, it has good storyline, the actions were good, but the story was kind of confusing. And if you don't have patience, if you're not the kind of person that actually like pay attention and read, you know, the subtitle or listen well, you won't understand and you won't get it. So I'm going to give it a 6.5. You can give it a try and watch it. The last TV series is actually a reality TV show, and this is a bonus because it's not like it's something that everybody will be interested in. The title of this is Young, Famous and African, if I'm right. And I tell you, do you like people? Do you love gist? You love to hear gist, things that is not your business? Or do you want your brain to be turning on your own? Yeah, if you are in the same category, if you are in the same WhatsApp group as I am, that's the kind of series that you should watch. Get your brain messed up. Let them put get your brain messed up. This series is complicated, toxic. I don't know what words to use, right? I think we have two Nigerians, Swanky and Hani Idibia, and some South Africans, and everybody was just behaving anyhow. Season was actually great. You know, I enjoyed it. It kept me on the head from the beginning to the end. Like I was happy, like hearing different gist of different people. I knew who wanted to sleep with this. I knew who wanted to do this. Like I was getting, you know, informed. Like, but when I got to season 2, I'm like, so people really have this kind of personalities. Like people really do all of these things. You're the kind of person that actually pick different traits and personalities from other people. I don't think you should watch it because it's going to really mess your head. Like I said, you want to start believing some things which are not okay, which are not normal. Please don't ask me for my ratings on this one. I can't rate it. Please rate it, let me know. That will be all for my movie review today. Thank you so much. If you're still here at this moment, I say a very big thank you to you. It means a lot to me. Please and please and please, I'm begging, like I could really kneel down right now. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't bite. Subscribe, like, leave a comment anywhere you're watching from. Share amongst your friends, share to everybody around you. Please, I'm begging. And also, please let me know the next movie you want me to review or your ratings for the movies I mentioned above. Thank you so much, guys. Till next time, it's your girl, Dunz.